What up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about America. Um, Sorry about starting mid game, but I got the creative juices flowing, so we're gonna go ahead and start. I just really don't like the idea of like people, specifically Republicans, I guess, just like they hate like people who are like unpatriotic. What? See, that's a bad word to say as well. I would say people who like dislike the flag, or like they kind of go against like disrespecting the flag, which is kind of the whole. I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like that's the whole point of America is just like protesting your side. You want to like you come here to live a better life, and like you want it to be better for you. So it's like I don't know. It's just like for somebody who like comes here and then they're just expected to like sit back and like, hey, like you come to this country, like you gotta just sit back and enjoy it, or leave. You know what I mean? Like that whole argument is so dumb to me. Damn, I wish I scored that earlier when I had that goal. But as I was saying, like I don't know, that whole like go back to your country, like they really believe that like our country's like America's perfect. America's not perfect, dude. Like the whole I gotta stop saying like, jeez. But that whole like Colin Kaepernick situation is something like fuck. I can't stop saying like. I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm trying not to sound like a white girl here, but like his whole like thing why people got mad was because he was kneeling down for the flag, and it's just like people are so upset about it because the whole troops and all that, like they fight for your country, like you can't kneel down for the flag because they fight for your country and sacrifice their lives for you, and whatever, like you're being like not only disrespectful but ungrateful. But it's also, you got to understand, like they fight for our fight, our rights to protest and our rights to, I don't know, like fight for what you believe in. So it's like whenever you whenever you say, oh damn, fuck. Anyways, like if you say stuff like, you gotta take it how it is and or leave the country. I think it's just such a terrible argument, and you're kind of missing the point of America. And they just take it for granted because America's going good for them right now. Like the system works in their favor. So for them, obviously, why would they want to change America? Like why would they want to change the rules? Like the rules work in their favor. Talking about white Republicans, or anybody in that realm that just benefits from the current system, specifically capitalism, which probably gonna get into another topic, another video. But I mean, might as well just talk about it right now. Like capitalism is just fucking crazy. I mean, we're going into, I don't know if you guys ever watched the movie Idiocracy, but like holy cow, or like even like Wally, like the whole like company that basically becomes the world, like it like becomes an American society, which is like the by and large company, like they own everything at one point. Like the, if I remember correctly, like the presidential crest from the president's speech, and like towards the middle of the movie when he finds the archives, it's like the by and large logo. It's like Walmart equivalent almost, and it's just like alluding to like the capitalism that's in today's America, that like I say like that America, but in today's America that is just super capitalist. Like we like have, or used to have a law, I'm sure it still exists, like against capitalism, or that was anti-capitalist, I should say. And it was like the restriction of monopolies, like monopolies should not exist because they could just control the market, which makes sense because really that's not capitalism at that point. It just becomes a command market, which is just communism, just owned by a corporation instead of the government. But you know it, the Wally really puts that into perspective, where it's like this company that owns everything just becomes the government, you know, and it really is just communism. If post capitalism, I should say, where the companies just own everything, they can control everything, they pay everyone, you know, so it's like you don't have a choice if everything gets there, where companies just own everything. Like I don't know if you guys know this. I'm sure you guys have seen. I mean, I'm in the screen print market, so sometimes I have to look at what companies own other companies because they might sell the same product for cheaper just with a brand on it. Like stuff like that. But I'm sure you guys know that there's so many like beauty products owned by the same company or like makeup products especially that are owned by a single company and they like sell the same shit but like luxury stuff for like $200 more expensive. And the product's exactly the same, like lipstick for example. And it's just the only difference is, the brand on there. So stuff like that is like I think we should be fighting for that. And there's so many lobbyists at right now that we're just bullying politicians into like, or the companies are just bullying politicians and politicians. But the companies are just bullying politicians into just serving themselves. You know, like millionaires do not, or I should say, billionaires do not need to be making that much money. Like, isn't that crazy that 1% of the population like owns? I gotta look this up because this is probably wrong, but like 30% of the money, like of all the money in the world, 1% of the world owns that money, which is just crazy to think about. Like they could have, like they could comfortably live off. Like even rich people do not need $1 billion. You know, yeah, that was pretty nice. I'm not gonna get that, but gee, that was going in. That would have been slick. I would have been a cool cat. Shit. But yeah, I don't think we need to be consuming. I think that's only feeding the beast. And if we keep going in that direction, we're gonna be, you know, basically gonna turn into that movie, that Idiocracy. It's a prophecy almost. Like I don't know. I think we're leaning there, and the problem is we're not stopping it. We're actively feeding that beast. I said that again, but I can't I don't know if that makes sense. Like we're almost like making this possible by doing what the companies want. And I don't think we'll get to the point where people are stupid to the point of like mental disability, like in the movie Idiocracy. But I think it'll be more so like Wally, where everything is owned by and large, and like the ship's fleet is owned by and large. Like I don't know, and even then, like I don't even know how that benefits the company. I mean, technically, the company can pay their CEO whatever they want, but it's also like now you're controlling. Like now that you're this company's the government, like you're not even worried about making profit. You're worried about keeping your people alive. I feel like I don't know. I mean, unless those people are like just don't care, but that's the thing. They can't. They can't just not care about the people because they're the people. They're running the people. Like they're the government now. There's no government without the people, and you can't just kill your people. Like, well, I mean, it's not exactly true, but you know what I mean. Like, you get me? I don't know. But yeah, back to the topic about America. I think that whole you cannot kneel for the flag. It's disrespectful. It's such a stupid argument. Oh shit. Oh my god. But like I remember this story about I was probably in like third grade or something, and I went to a Catholic school. Just want to mention that elementary school, and my third grade teacher was like telling us, who wasn't a priest by the way. I know a lot of Catholic schools have like priests or brothers as teachers, but just have regular old teachers. But she was telling us about how she saw when she was like a teenager that there was these people in wheelchairs. They were using they had been injured in some sort of accident, and I forgot what it was, but they were like using the flags as splints for the legs. And when she mentioned that, like everybody in the class was like, oh, they all gasped, and they were just like, oh my god, how could they do that? And I was like, remember thinking like, why is that bad? Like I just didn't understand, like why is that bad? Like it's just a flag, first of all, and second of all, like isn't that like, aren't we allowed to protest? Like this kind of sounds like, I don't know, like North Korea or some shit. I don't know. Like, what do you mean you can't speak bad against the flag? Do not speak bad against the flag, or you will get deported, or you will be scrutinized, or in the case of like 1980s, like your communist, blacklist him, kill him. You know what I mean? Like, take away his job, make him divorce his wife, and now tap his phone, and FBI watch him at all times. But it's all like, I don't know, the whole, you know, can't disrespect the flag is so. I mean, they're just bootlicking, dude. If you think about it, like, I don't know, this whole America's fucked right now. Sheesh. As a clip that chat clip that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think that I don't think we're moving in the right direction, to be honest. Damn, I didn't realize he was I live here in America, so it's like this is my home, my place of birth. I just hate that it's like definitely number one country in the world, no doubt about it. USA, USA, you know, all the way. Eagle Screech. Uh, I kind of we should have like a patented, copyrighted Eagle Screech that's like licensed by the U.S. Like nobody else can use this Eagle Screech. So we should like make our own, record our own. I don't know why we haven't done that. Does America have patents like owned by the U.S.? That'd be cool. Like only. Oh, I guess they. I mean, I guess like agencies have copyrighted logos or whatever. But I don't know. I think the copyrighted audio would be cool. Oh wait, I mean that already exists. I forgot about music and stuff. I don't know why I thinking like it's a brand new thing. Yeah, the the whole flag shit is so annoying. I remember one time I posted like this was on iFunny when I was still in high school. I don't really like iFunny. Well, no, I don't really like iFunny. I don't know what I was gonna. I stopped myself, but no, I don't really like iFunny just because it's just so Republican. Which is, I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean, everybody has their place for social media. Just like, you know, Twitter's super liberal, and Facebook has, you know, both sides. I'm sure. I I'm not a social media guy. I don't really use social media. I don't really use my phone for anything other than Clash Royale and YouTube. So, uh, yeah, I I just think that iFunny is just weird because there's a lot of people there that are just delusional. Like, I don't know if you guys know. I'm sure you guys know more than me. It's just, to me it's weird because I don't see it as often. But like crazy left wing and crazy fuck, crazy left wing and crazy white wing people are just like, feel like they're insane, like, or just like mentally ill. I mean, I don't know if that's wrong to say, but I just feel like, you know, how could you like literally believe this stuff? Yeah, I don't know how to explain. Like, you really like believe this? I don't know, but I think that that whole that whole like, you cannot disrespect the flag and all this is just, it's kind of nonsense in my opinion. Because I remember, like I said, I posted this picture of like a Mexican flag mixed with the American flag, and it was just, you know, because it was Mexican Independence Day or some shit. I don't know. When I was more nationalistic of my Mexican heritage, but not really as much anymore. But anyways, the the picture that I posted was, you know, a mix of the Mexican American flag, and somebody, like, I was getting comments like, this is cool, like, to celebrate your Mexican heritage, but don't mix it with the American flag. Like, why are you mixing this with the American flag, or why is the American flag being mixed with the Mexican flag? They're not the same country. And it's just like, you can tell it's kind of that racism of like, kind of don't like Mexicans. I don't know. That's just me. I personally feel like I've never experienced racism. I know it's kind of crazy to say, but I don't think I've ever been racist towards, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. If I'm a victim, am I allowed to say I'm not a victim? Is that, I feel like people who get groomed can't say they're not victimized. even though they're the groomed, they're the groom-eyed. I don't know how do you say that, but anyways, that's all I got for today. Subscribe for more political Rocket League.